All over planet Earth, God has given us many wonders of nature that are truly inspiring, thought-provoking, and spiritually meaningful. One such wonder of nature that has yet to be known by many, a virtually undiscovered world, can be found in the Philippines, a nation of over 7,100 islands, home of the warmest, most hospitable, and friendliest freedom-loving people. In the Philippines, nature has gifted mankind with the greatest marine biodiversity in the world. And it is in this country that a city in the forest can be found. Puerto Princesa, the cleanest and greenest city in the Philippines. With 2/3 forest cover that allows one to breathe fresh, unpolluted air. Where residents passionately guard and protect their environment. Where corals and fishes freely share the oceans with humans as they provide a source of food within an ecologically balanced environment. And where now, new scientific discoveries by a group of explorers from the Venta Geographical Association have unearthed the most fascinating work of nature. The Venta Geographical Association is composed of Italian scientists and researchers who share a common passion for exploring the underground world many of us will never get to see in a lifetime. From the lonesome mountains of Central Asia, where they explored limestone towers and some of the deepest caves on Earth, to the mysterious Venezuelan Tepuis, or the House of the Gods, where they explored unique mountains capped with clouds and mists. From the blue depths of the Patagonian and Antarctic glaciers, where unique karst topography and remnants of extinct populations were found. And from the Mexican canyons, which were hardly explored, but where the pre-Columbian agriculture had its roots, to the innermost chambers of the Nika caves of giant crystals. The Venta expeditions have served as mankind's only window to the mysteries of the most unreachable, deepest chambers of our planet Earth. In 2007, the Venta Group organized a large geographic and scientific research team to explore and unearth the mysteries of the Puerto Princesa underground river. This expedition, followed by a larger one in 2009, uncovered unimaginably breathtaking and scientifically exciting new discoveries, unique to the Puerto Princesa underground river, where nature carved Earth's history, spanning not just hundreds, thousands, nor hundreds of thousands, but millions of years, putting human existence into its proper historical perspective. The Puerto Princesa underground river caves, as silent witnesses to the Earth's dynamic changes, dating back to prehistoric times. To appreciate Venta's discoveries, journey back in time to feel how nature's evolution worked wonders through millions of years as man evolved, but only through more recent times. Think back 20 to 50 years from today and recall what is now part of recent human history. Pull back to 200 years or more and see how the world was completely different from what we know it to be today. Go back to the birth of Christ, a period that dates back to a mere 2,000 or more years, and try to relate to that time in Earth's history. Imagine what 20,000 years might have been for man's history and the Earth's geologic evolution. Then accept what geologists have established as the Ice Age, only about 100,000 years ago, when Earth was blanketed in ice. Imagine 200, 500, and 800,000 years ago, and ask yourself what the Earth must have looked like. Finally, count 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, up to 20 million years ago, the Miocene Age, and marvel at how Mother Nature shaped our planet Earth. When we travel back through time, the Venta Group's discoveries not only become today's scientific realities, but also serve as vital testaments to the origin of our countries, our continents, and the animals that inhabited the Earth before any recorded existence of humans. Upon entering the Puerto Princesa underground river, one is welcomed by the enthralling sight of gigantic limestone formations, some shaped like familiar figures. Stalactites or dripstones hang from the ceiling, while stalagmites rise from the cave floor. And when they meet, they form huge columns that look like underground fortresses of ancient civilizations. Deeper into the underground river, one will hear the symphony of sounds from a variety of living organisms. Millions of swallows and bats drape the walls of various chambers of the cave, some clinging onto the rugged limestone walls and cathedral height ceilings, while others flying in and out of the caves to forage for food. You will marvel at the sight of translucent crablets blanketing some walls that seem to crumble and disappear when they rush back to the river waters. You will experience a rich biodiversity of small animals and insects that have evolved and adopted to the cave and river conditions, now all thriving within a delicately balanced ecosystem, generally unperturbed by man and protected by the warm caress of Mother Nature. The Venta expedition of Puerto Princesa revealed several new, unique, and outstanding discoveries. Still a mystery, there is what appears to be a bat burial site, an area where bat bones were found, but not a single live bat exists. And, unknown even to the locals, they discovered a second, smaller underground river, too narrow for a boat to navigate, but wide enough for the scientists to explore. Venta confirms 6 main reasons for the world to visit and consider the Puerto Princesa underground river as a true wonder of nature. First, this river represents one of the most important underground estuaries of the world. Many underground rivers exist in the world, but very few outflow directly to the sea, and among them, the Puerto Princesa underground river stands out as one of the largest and most important underground estuaries in the world. Second, the river hosts one of the most complex, if not the most complex, karstic or cave systems in the world. The millions of bats and swallows, the unique marine life, the exceptional biodiversity of various organisms, and the existence of animals that do not usually settle in the deepest parts of a cave made the Venta scientists conclude that the Puerto Princesa underground river stands out among the many caves they have explored all over the world. Third, this underground river cave has a very high amount of energy, resulting from its unique thermal equator location, the supermarine climate, and the right combination of wind, humidity, and strong variable air fluxes. Unlike other caves that can get seriously affected by increased tourism activity, this high energy content allows the Puerto Princesa underground river on its own to offset the effects of high impact tourism, making it naturally sustainable. Fourth, this river contains scientifically and aesthetically unique speleothems, or cave formations, from secondary mineral deposits. Contrary to findings of past explorations, recently, Venta unearthed speleothems with unique genetic and aesthetic features, such as crystals and egg-shaped formations. Venta scientists even expect that their recent samplings from the cave might lead to the discovery of new cave minerals not found elsewhere. Fifth, the river hosts unique macro and micro cave formations or karst morphologies that will allow scientists to conduct studies that have never been done before on the relationship between tides and the speed of freshwater flow. This particular discovery excites scientists who wish to better define the genetic makeup of the cave formations inside the Puerto Princesa underground river as a contribution towards a better understanding of our planet's evolution. While all these revelations already make the Puerto Princesa underground river stand out as one of nature's most outstanding wonders, The sixth and most exciting, albeit unexpected discovery came from the ocean depths and evolved over time to be forever implanted in one of the underground river walls. Its existence and probability of discovery is 1 in a billion. This is the discovery of a 20-million-year-old Miocene age sea mammal fossil, scientifically known as Sirenia, or now popularly known as a sea cow. Owing to the cave system's balance of temperature and the absence of external disturbances, this outstanding 20-million-year-old fossil was found in remarkably perfect condition. Sirenia existence is largely documented in Europe, the Mediterranean, and Africa, but the specimens embedded in the wall of the Puerto Princesa underground river is a first in the Philippines and in this part of the world. The Sirenia was once enjoying the ocean depths during what is known as the Miocene Age, or a geologic period, up to 23 million years ago. With shifts in the Earth's tectonic plates that created today's continents, with volcanic eruptions that may have spanned millions of years, somehow the ocean floors were pushed upwards, creating islands with mountains that soon became forests. The Sirenia must have been embedded in the Earth's ocean limestone floors that eventually formed the mountain with a hollow cave, inside what now deserves to be recognized as one of the most fascinating works of nature. Indeed, with all of these discoveries of the Venta group, particularly the existence of this 20-million-year-old Sirenia that many can now visit in the Philippines, the entire world cannot but regard the Puerto Princesa underground river as God's gift to mankind. Definitely a true wonder of nature.